was a party at Mar-a-Lago. We had Trump, Elon, Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, and Bear in right there. And Trump was doing the tabletop drums, baby. Look how happy he is. Look at that. Ba-ba! Yeah! YMCA. Elon's raging too. Why? Okay, they're just having a great time there. And Melania's at the table. Trump pounding away. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, you can see I wasn't there. I wish I was, though. But wasn't there. But Trump doing the table drums. America's going to be great again. America's going to have rhythm again. It's going to be great. So there was more because Elon came out. He got a standing ovation when he was there at Mar-a-Lago. A bunch of people there. Here's what that looked like. And I don't... Yeah, so let's kill that first audio. My apologies. Amateur hour here. Had too much turkey yesterday. But here's what the standing ovation looked like for Elon. All right, very nice Thanksgiving over there. Here's one more exchange with Elon and Rocky. Even Sylvester Stallone was there. And I don't know what they were talking about, but Elon said, I was telling Sylvester Stallone that I just watched Demolition Man again and how well it predicted the crazy woke future 30 years ago. And you remember that one with Wesley Snipes. That was a great film. And Sandra Bullock. Yeah, it was a lot of fun when they all went to Taco Bell and stuff. It was great. But yeah, they were there. So you can see a lot of activity down there. And we also had Robert F. Kennedy, who's explaining how to cook a turkey. And we didn't do this year. Mama G shoved the old turkey in the oven. But this looks like maybe a nice strategy for the next time. And there are a lot of people on X who are melting down about this. A lot of liberals are like, if one iota of this beef tallow pops over that pot and hits that open flame, he's going to blow up his whole neighborhood. All right, so here's...
This is how we cook the Maha way.
Let's do it.
Tallow fat. Look at this. See my fingerprints there? And we cooked it up here. This is the dangerous part.
Yeah, careful there, RFK. Don't blow up the neighborhood. That sounds good.
Oh, yeah. Wait till it stops making noise. A little bit more. Honey, are you going to eat some of this?
Heck
no.
yeah. What? Cheryl?
Been there for 40 minutes. Perfect.
Amazing.
Cheryl still won't eat it. All right, this is 40 minutes later.
All right, now he's got no shoes on because he's RFK. He doesn't need shoes. Looks great. It's beef tallow. It's not seed oil. It's not seed oil, so it's okay. It's good for you. Yummy. All right, that looks pretty good.
That's going to be delicious.
It sure is, RFK. That's what we're going to try next year. A little beef tallow, and we're going to do it barefoot too, just like Bobby. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're not going to blow up our neighborhood. All right, speaking of other family affairs, we got Ron Paul and Rand Paul were out, and these are two American icons. And here's what Rand Paul said. Just another typical Paul Thanksgiving with my dad, the legendary Ron.
Dad, before we cut the turkey, I think we need to talk about cutting government waste. I've got some ideas.
Rand, come on. This isn't hardly anything. I know we can do better than that.
What do you have? What can we do?
I've been in this business a little bit longer than
right.
you, and I think I can find as much or not more waste.
Yeah, let's go, Ron Paul. Yeah, all right. So thank you, Ron. Thanks for showing us young guns like Rand. Don't ever mess with Dad, right? Dad, okay, Dad knows best. That's very cute, Rand. Very cute. What is that, like a ream of paper? Son, you're embarrassing the family. Let me show you how to do it. Get a real box, like a real man. That's what we're cutting. And poor Rand, he has to know. Rand's, you're right, Dad. You're right. You're smarter than me. You'll always be my dad. All right, a lot of fun. Shout out to the Ron Paul, Rand Paul families. Super fun. Hopefully they're in there. Send Ron Paul in there to join the Doge team, all right? Let's go. Bring in wheelbarrows and bankers boxes and just start cutting all over the place. And President Trump also posted this on True Social, which is just outstanding. Oh my goodness. Now, because there's some music in here, your boy here will take over the vocals in a second, but I'll let the first part of this play just so we don't get a big copyright strike because YouTube really gets agitated. So here's the clip. Here is the scene here. You can see we've got Chuck Schumer, Dr. so-called Jill Biden. There's Joe. You're going to see we'll have Kamala, and we'll see Shifty Schiff is here.
Half as good as it looks. I think we're all in for a very big treat.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Okay, Adam.
Save the neck for me, Clark. All right, and then it's going to come out, and it's going to be YMCA, and they're going to play Trump dancing all to the YMCA. And there's the whole family. It's the YMCA song. There's AOC, there's Ilhan, and there's the rest of the Democrats. Pelosi's getting hammered on wino. You can see Pelosi was over here just getting hammered over here on the wine. Hit it, Pelosi. Hit it. But the best part of the whole thing is obviously, save the neck for me, says Pencil Neck.
Turkey tastes half as good as it looks. Like a very big treat.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Okay, Adam.
Shout out to whoever did it, okay? Save the neck for me, Clark. Adam Schiff's over there. Hey, Pencil Neck, you can have the turkey neck, okay? We know it reminds you of your heritage, but yes, it's yours, okay? Just relax, we'll give it to you. Now, meanwhile, you can see out and about, there was a situation in New York where they were doing the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Bunch of people got arrested yesterday. Anti-Israel protesters. For the second year, arrested. Cops made 25 arrests. And I really appreciate this. Every now and then, you get a nice article written by, the New York Post usually writes pretty decent things, actually. Gobble up. Thank you for the turkey references. The firebrands entered the parade, drawing loud jeers, screaming, "Don't celebrate genocide." We saw this happening yesterday during the live stream. We didn't know if there were going to be arrests, how quickly these people were going to be let out. Turns out 25 of them got rounded up, and one Brooklyn cop said, "This is disgusting. They spent hours on their turkey day having to arrest people. There are times and places to protest. This is the day for families to enjoy and not be interrupted by these a-holes," says a Brooklyn cop. Wow. Now, the protesters were autonomous anti-genocide activists. What? Autonomous anti-genocide activists? Is that what they call themselves? Independent reporter Taylor Jane posted on X. Oh, you mean as opposed to coordinated, orchestrated, paid for? That's weird. Like, why do you have to put that in there? I think of an autonomous vehicle or an autonomous robot, which might be what they are. Autonomous robots, I don't know. Block the Ronald McDonald balloon, and they sat in the street and they protest Happy Meals. They protest Happy Meals, for crying out loud. All right, so that was happening there in Thanksgiving land. We also saw some scenery. This is what it looked like when the police were clearing it out. And this came over from Scootercaster, shout out. Here's some of this video. You can see probably a lot of F-bombs in there. Back and forth. But they cleared him out so that the parade can carry on. And there's some people there observing from afar. Now, we were also keeping our eye on some other messages from other leaders. Trump, Elon, Melania, Barron, Rocky having a party in Mar-a-Lago. But Kamala and backhand Doug not having a good Thanksgiving. And that same night that Kamala was hammered, the Gateway Pundit caught this for us. And this is a great report by Christina Layla. Shared this one. Remember that Kamala, when she came out and she gave us that little drunk, you can do.
I just have to remind you.
This thing.
Don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability.
Unless you work for her campaign, then you don't have the same purpose at all. You don't have the same ability at all. You're fired.
To engage and inspire.
No, you don't.
So
you got fired.
Don't ever let anybody or any circumstance take your power from you.
The Republican Party just did, because you just lost the election. In addition to probably being drunk or something, she's also just saying stupid nonsense that means nothing. Because a bunch of people, hopefully a ton of people in the federal government are going to lose whatever she's talking about there, like their purpose of being a government worker. That's the purpose. Like if that's your purpose and you're not contributing, then it's not a good purpose. Invalid. So you have to go. So that is the original. Now, while she was hammered, they're like, should we just record a Thanksgiving message too? Sure. So they just finished that interview, and then they recorded this.
Greetings, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving.
Today we come together to reflect on what we are thankful for and to share our appreciation for one another. Surrounded by family, friends, and those we cherish, we cook our favorite recipes, we share family stories, serve those in need, and give thanks for our blessings.
On Thanksgiving, we also express our gratitude as a nation for our service members and their families who sacrifice so much to protect our nation and our most sacred values.
We are truly grateful for their service.
So again, from our family to yours,
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Oh, gosh. We're so lucky we dodged a bullet there, my friends. Wonder how many takes that took. Look at that. Look at that final. Will you guys look at each other and pretend like you like each other? No, look into his eyes. Look into his eyes. All right, fine. I'll look. No, like you mean it, Kamala. Look in there, the photographers. Come on. But I like, it's a nice split. If you broke that down, he probably spoke in that more than she did. He started us out, then she came in, then he picked us up, and then they did the back and forth at the end. He probably has more talking time than she did. Probably because she was drunk. All right, interesting. She just recorded that.